Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the very first coaching session with Grounded Leadership Academy. I feel so special. You guys make me feel really, really special for trusting me and believing in me that I will be able to help you guys um, get to the point where you feel confident enough to start growing yourself as a coach and to start growing your own team or your own business and to coach and mentor other people as well. So I just posted something in the community. I don't know if you guys maybe saw it, but it was literally just a few minutes before we start. I posted a worksheet, but I will put it on the screen. And you can just, after this session, you can just go and download the worksheet and go work through it. But we will go through it now as a group. And then after that, then we just enable the waiting room. And then that will be your guidance for the week to help you through the first week, help you grow, help you develop. But welcome, guys. I really feel special tonight. So, our first session, the topic, the theme, it's it starts with you. So this is the first session. It starts with you because we can't pour into other people's cup if our cup is not full. And the theme is mindset awareness. Okay. So before we start, I just want to read something quickly. Okay. So before we talk about growing our business or leading others, we have to deal with what's going on inside of us. A fixed mindset say, this is just how I am. A growth mindset says, this is who I am becoming. The moment you decide to grow, heaven backs you up, but it starts with a choice. Okay. So I just want to show you a very short clip because this clip that I saw gave me the inspiration, the idea um, how to get started with our very first session. So I just want to share my just hold on. I just want to share my screen quickly. Oh, I think it's that one. Yes.
My word again.
Sorry. um, so when we're done tonight, go to the community. There's a post. I pin with a post, and there's a worksheet. Just open it, download it, and you can work through it. But we will go through it as well. So let me just get the. Where is it now? I just want to get the. Did I close it now? Okay. So it's a PDF file that I created, and then we're just gonna dive into it. Okay. Let me just share my screen again with you guys. So this is the you guys can see. So this is the worksheet that you guys will download when we're done. We just wanna move us out of the way here. Okay, minimize it. Okay. So this is the part I just read to you before we started. Before we grow our business or lead others, we must first check in with our own mindset. This worksheet will help you reflect, identify your current mindset patterns, and start your journey towards powerful inner transformation. So um, every time when we're gonna have live coaching sessions every Monday evening. Then please I will an hour beforehand I will post something that you guys can go through before we start the session, that you also can be a little bit prepared. Um, but always bring a journal or a notebook and a pen with the sessions. It's recorded, so I will put in the replay, and then you guys can also go back to the it is recorded, right? Yes. Then you guys can also go back to this to the sessions. Okay. In your own words, what does a growth mindset mean to you? Okay. So just think about it a few seconds, because we're gonna talk about the first two questions. The second one, where in your life do you know your mindset needs a reset? So, in your own words, what does a growth mindset mean to you? Anybody, you can unmute yourself if you feel confident enough to answer this. Then you can. If you feel no, not tonight, maybe next time, then it's fine. And we can just work through the worksheet, and the next session we can start with this one for a few minutes, and then we can move to the next session that I um will have planned. Anybody that wants to unmute themselves? Anybody? Nobody? Okay.
Ilana, I think for this question, I think anything that's negative in your mindset, if you can turn that around, that will be a growth. Even if it's small or big or whatever you're working on. If it's small habit, it's negative, your mindset is not right on that. You can change that. That's a growth.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Hi, can I also say something? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. No, it's fine, Marika. Can go.
Marika, we can't hear you. Maybe
Yeah.
Shaida, you mute and I mute myself, and then you talk alone.
Can you hear me now? Okay. So I think a growth mindset is when you try to be better every day. Um, you sort of recognize the areas where you need to do better in life in general and any situation, and then you try every day to sort of be better. That's what I would say.
It's a good one.
Okay. Can I go now? Oh. To me, a growth mindset is when you adapt new habits and refrain from, and it's personally, it's very, very difficult for me because I'm so used to doing, and you do it like an autopilot, and now you must adapt a new habit. So what I do is I start small because the small steps gives me the other motivation to bigger, bigger. It's like drinking water. You don't like water, drink a little, and then you increase, or sugar for that matter. For me, it's sugar. Yeah, from 3 to 2, and yeah. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, or did say is, personal to me, it is adapting a new habit for a growth mindset. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaida. Anybody else? Okay. So for me, a growth mindset means to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Sometimes a few hours at a time, because one day there is a lot of hours in one day. And sometimes we have to get a lot done in one day. And there's emotions, there's distractions, and there's outside noise, negative people trying to take you off course. So for me, it's literally hours, or maybe every second hour per day, to remind myself that I have to be better this hour than I was the previous hour. Um, and then when the day's done, I will ask myself, am I satisfied with my growth during this day? Um, did I push myself to learn something new, or to show up differently today? Um, yes, there will be days when you don't feel like doing anything, and that's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Um, but the growth mindset will help you get out of that it's okay not to be okay moment, so that you can push yourself every single hour during the day to be better. So the end of the day, when you look back and you summarize your day, then you can say to yourself, yes, I've shown up a little bit better today. Yesterday, I post or on TikTok or on Facebook or on Instagram or on YouTube, whichever platform, or on WhatsApp. I post one video or Facebook one post. But today I pushed myself to post two. Maybe you're thinking about going live. Start with 30 minutes, only to get you to be uncomfortable so that you can get comfortable. Take it bit by bit. That is how I see it. And guys, for this journey that we are now, you commit to this, Rosie. You commit to yourself. So get yourself a journal for this. And every night or in the morning or whenever during the day, when you do get a minute or two just to journal your thoughts, do it. Do it try to do it every single day. So by Friday, then you can reflect on your how your growth process during the week. Now you can go back Monday. I felt like that, and this is what I needed to do to get myself up. That's a growth mindset. Because I'm not feeling okay now, but I will get there. And you know, it's very important to put your thoughts on paper, or a voice memo, and then later put it on paper. Your 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 mind, your memory, will get. You will train your mind and your memory better when you put it on paper. When you write down how you want to grow. And that's why I'm creating, or I'm giving you guys worksheets so that you can see it, not just hear me talking about it, but you can see it. You can use this and you can write it down. You can use this and you can take it to your team or to people that look up to you, or people that you want to motivate, and just be uncomfortable to be comfortable. Okay, so that's just me, growth mindset. And then the second question: where in your life do you know your mindset needs a reset? Where in your life? It can be personal. You don't have to talk about it now. It can be business related. It can be as a parent, as a partner, um, uh, in your 9 to 5. Where in your life do you know your mindset needs a reset? If you don't have an answer now, it's fine, and then we can move on. So you guys are just gonna think about this one. Okay. Okay, now. No. Oh, why can't I move up and down now here? Okay, guys. I'm stuck. Let me just stop. I'm going to stop sharing and then I'm going to share again. Okay. Then exercise 2, fixed versus a growth mindset. Reflect on which of these you say more often and circle the one you want to show. Okay. So, fixed mindset. I'm just not good at this. I'm not good. And then growth mindset. I'm not good at this yet. Fixed mindset. This is too hard. And I know I've used that line so many times. But then you have to go over to your growth mindset. This is challenging, but I can learn. And that's why all of you are here tonight. Because with your businesses that you have, or this opportunity we're all in, or other opportunities or other programs you're in, you feel at the stage you feel this is too hard, but what are you going to do about it? And that is where your growth mindset has to kick in. This is challenging. So yes, it's difficult, okay, but I can learn because I want to grow. Then I failed. It's okay. That's a fixed mindset. I failed. And then a growth mindset, I learned something. We can't learn anything if we didn't fail somewhere. All of you guys know, I am a netball coach, and for me as a netball coach, I don't want to say we like it, but when our team gets stuck, or we make mistakes, or we lose a game, it's okay, because in that all we learn something. How can we better for the next game? How can we change this game plan for the next game? Or maybe just first half. The first half we failed. We are 5 points behind. And so what are we gonna do now in the next half to do better or to win? So because we failed in the first half, we can take everything out there and then we can flip it over and we can say, yes, so this is not working because that and that and that and that. So we failed there. So now we can take that with a growth mindset. We learn something, we go a step further, and now we can change it. Okay. Then I don't want to be judged. All of us. All of us, me as well. We don't want to be judged. That is, I think in the online space, this line. I don't want to be judged. This is the thing that holds us back the most. This is where fear kicks in. This is where we feel I'm not good enough. This is where we feel it's too hard. Because we don't want to be judged. But then, with a growth mindset, feedback helps me grow. So you have to train your mind, train your emotions not to be sensitive to every single feedback. So sometimes it will be negative, but take that to help you grow. Because in that negative feedback, you can learn something, and that feedback can help you grow. Okay. Does anybody wanna say something about this exercise? Exercise 2. Are you okay? Okay. Then all of you guys know I don't do anything without God. What belief do you carry that doesn't align with the person God has called you to be? What belief do you carry that doesn't align with the person God has called you to be? So that is a heavy question. Think about it. So think about it. Okay, and there's just a verse that you guys can go into if you want to. Okay? Weekly challenge, mindset tracker. Every time you catch yourself thinking something limiting, write it down and rewrite it in growth language. So now we have a tool. We have a tool, and that is growth mindset. We know what fixed mindset. We are used to fixed mindset. We grew up with a fixed mindset. But now we have a tool to rewrite it and rewrite it in growth language. So this week, everything you do, you think about, whenever you feel negative or whenever you self-doubt, yes, write it down and then rewrite it in a growth language. Example, I will never be confident enough to lead. And then you rewrite, I am growing in confidence every time I take a step of faith. Every time. And with you guys showing up for yourself and committing to this program, you're taking a step of faith because you want to grow, because you want to lead, because you want to be a good leader, you want to be a good coach, you want to be a good mentor. It took me almost 2 years in this online space to be where I am now. It didn't happen overnight. I watched Michelle O'Neill, the one program I have, the Legacy Builder. I watch her being a excellent mentor, coach, and I was always thinking to myself, "Who one day I want to be like her." And I feel I am today like her, but in my own way. In my own way. Okay. Okay. So here you can track your thoughts. So yes, your fixed thought. So whenever you feel I'm not confident enough, write it down and then you reframe it. Um, uh, it's difficult for me to talk to people about this opportunity and then reframe it. It's difficult now, but I'm learning how to be more confident and comfortable to talk about this opportunity, or reframe it like how you would say it or feel it, or make it your own. So there's a 5 thoughts that you can write down. Today we start this today. Look back to 12 o'clock this afternoon or to this morning 10 o'clock. Did you have any fixed thoughts today? Take one, write it down, and then rewrite it with your growth language. And then every single day until Friday, you write one down, and then you did your homework, you did your self-development for the week, and then you just go and regroup over the weekend, and then we start next week with a new bang. Okay. I am not stuck. I am growing. I am called. I am becoming who I was created to be. I am not stuck. I am growing. I am called. I am becoming who I was created to be. Okay. So your homework, you have your worksheet. It's in the post in the community. This is part of self-development, how you're going to train yourself every single day. Every single day. In everything you do. And you know what's nice if you have children, or maybe you a teacher, use this, teach them this. By teaching them this, you teaching yourself, you reminding yourself. Or take it forward, and just help one person how to use this tool, the growth mindset tool. Then I don't know if you guys know that this, you get a bonus with a 30% referral. So if you go in the community and you think there's somebody that would benefit joining this program, and they join through your link, you will get 30% every month from their $4, as long as they are in this program, in this community. It's not a lot, but it can grow. Just something, just a ietsie vir julle, net so 'n dankie, 'n dankie ietsie. Is there anything that you guys want to share, want to ask, need help with, you can ask. This is why we're here tonight. Also, we will get to the social media part. We will get there. First, I need to help you guys to dig in deeper within yourself so that when we move to the social media part, then you will be confident enough to just go in with a bang. So is there any questions, anything from your side that you want to know? Doesn't matter if it's a digital program or if it's Love Good or if it's whatever, anything you can ask. Everybody okay? Don't look so serious. How did you find tonight's session? What can you take away? Or what can you take with you? Do you feel it was a nice session? I also need feedback. So because I also need to know, yes, my people like these kind of sessions. Because I want all of us to grow, me as well. And the only way I'm gonna grow if I get feedback from you. So what do you guys think? Was it okay?
Most definitely. The first session for me is I can confidently say perfect because it starts with the mindset awareness, and to get a tool, this growth mindset tool. It is yeah, something. It's amazing how God works, eh? You know sometimes stuff, you've seen it, you heard it, but when you listen, then yeah, the student is ready to learn. Something like that I heard, I think in Karate Kid or whatever. But this mindset tool, this growth mindset tool, no, on a serious note, this is something I would definitely implement because I tend to be an overthinker, which means um, I grasp on a lot of stuff and then I just collect. Whereas with this, it actually put me on a course and tells me, okay, whatever negative mindset or limited belief I have, implement a growth mindset and not comparing the two. The one is more relaxed side. Like when we go through the fear or the judge. I don't want to be judged. Even saying the words, it feels like something is heavy on me when saying the words and saying I'm open for growth.
Mm.
Just, I don't know if you guys feel it. It's just a different feeling towards it. And who don't want the feeling of like not stress, no, just a comfortable. So thank you so much, the growth for this too. Yeah, I can't wait to check my journal and see it again. But I'm definitely as now because I believe time is now. Thank you so much. Fantastic first session. Fantastic.
Thank you, because I was nervous.
Yeah, I could feel, but you're doing good. You're doing good. To me, if someone is nervous or showing like I'm also nervous, then it's this is a real, it's not someone that practicing and professional, and then it make the person feel intimidating. Oh, I don't know if I want to say something, I don't know if I want to ask something, because I feel this person is more um educated, shall I say? Something like that. But you being you being nervous, strangely let me feel comfortable, part of the pack. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, that's all. Thank you, Landra.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now this program means a lot to me, and that's why I said if I had to start with only 2 people or 3 people, it's okay because I know what I want to achieve. It's by helping others, you know. Um. So yeah. Anything else? Everybody okay?
Ilandra,
Hi, Ilandra. Okay, it's fine, Davi. You can talk.
okay, thank you. Ilandra, I'm one of that guys. I know the leadership is that you must stand in front and lead us. But as I know myself, I need you to stand behind me to give me a push to go on. Because I'm a procrastinating, and sometimes I come and sit here, I want to do something, and then there's something not right, and then I stand up and don't come back. So that's my problem. I don't foreseen to finish what I need to do. I sometimes say I've failed and I need to learn something more. So I don't go to the learning part. So I'm stuck in the failing. So
Mm,
that's the problem in this. I need someone to push me, and that's why I'm here. I want to be a leader. I know I can do that, and I'm not yet there,
mm.
but I can do it. But I need someone to just give me the guidance. That's what you're doing tonight. I think that is wonderful. I will go through it 10 times because I can learn something out of here that help me, that extra push to go on.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Marika?
Yes. I just wanted to add that I find the growth mindset thing also helpful because I think in society in general, we are constantly around fixed mindset people. So it's sort of rubbed off and we are in the habit. But if we just try, like you were advising, to instead of just focusing on what's not right, think of it as an improvement that you can do, then it will actually help us to just get out of the cycle of being surrounded by people the whole time that's just fixed on stuff is not working out. I am currently in leadership for 14 years, and I would say I'm very successful, but up to a certain extent, I still doubt myself. But I know I have a lot of potential. And the reason why I signed up for this is basically just to get more confidence. I know I am confident, but there's just that little voice still in my mind. I think that's holding me back. So yeah, I will try this every day. I did in my personal life get myself a Bible journal, and I am on that now. So getting a journal for the Grounded Academy thing can also work. And then it's always nice for me to go back and see what was my mindset on Monday and where am I now at Friday. So, yeah, for me, it's interesting and I want to grow as a person, which will enable me also to take on this journey in the digital space easier because I am just not confident yet with making videos and those things. So, yeah.
I wanted to touch on that. Yes, you are comfortable being a leader with in a room with people or in your at your work or but in the online space, that's something else. Um,
Mm,
you actually have to get to know yourself again in this new space.
And it's scary.
It is. It is. It's very scary. The thing that held me back for a very long time, this language I'm talking now, English, because I'm Afrikaans. Um, and in my digital marketing journey, I wasn't confident enough to host a webinar. I knew the program inside out. You can wake me up in the middle of the night and ask me whatever, and I will answer you. But I wasn't confident enough um, to host a webinar, or um, because it was scary. But with this I don't know, but with this Love Good and the whole thing of a team, it just made it easier for me because I'm a coach by heart, by blood. It's my DNA. Um, and it shifted a lot inside of me, and it made me a lot more confident, and it pushed me out of my comfort zone. Um, by hosting webinars, by uh, 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 doing coffees in the morning in English the whole time. The more I did it, I just at first it was uncomfortable, but then it pushed me to a place where I'm now confident and comfortable to do it every single day. But yeah. Yes. Oh, other. Where other stuff? No, you see when you have now little ones and they know they have snacks for the whole week for school, and now they want snacks, but actually for school they want it. But yeah, so I know how you feel, um, but I know that you will grow because you took a big step in committing to a program and just to come here to better yourself, you know? But yeah, so I just want to close the door quickly. Sorry. But yes, thank you so much for this first session and for your feedback. Um, please go through the first module. Did you guys went through it? I just want to show you guys quickly. So when you go to the community, there is I like my worksheets. Let me just load quickly. And I'm gonna show you guys. So the first one, the first module is open. Every week I will open a new one. Okay, it's just loading now. Come on. There you go. Okay. So when you go into the classrooms, and then you will see the leadership identity reset. When you go in here, just a few lessons, or not lessons, guidelines or tools that you also can go through. And then you will see, let me just shift this thing away here. There's a worksheet on every single one, and you will get a worksheet that you can use to go through to help you. Okay. But the modules you guys can go through on your own time, on your own pace. And that worksheets you can work through on your own time, on your own space. You see I just 1 hour ago, so it was literally a few hours before the session start, I posted this, so that's my bad. But here is your worksheet. You can just download to your phone or computer, or send it to somebody that can print it out for you if you want to write on it, make a few copies or so. Okay. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate you taking your time out this evening. May you have a wonderful week. And I see you next week, Monday. Bye-bye.